Join me as I dive into the new visa changes for Australia and New Zealand and try to figure out how they'll impact us all. In this video, we'll explore the recent changes to the visa systems in Australia and New Zealand, focusing on the transition from ANZCO to NOC. Many prospective migrants are confused about what these changes mean for their visa applications and eligibility. A lot of people have been left wondering what this means for their own personal situations, and that's completely understandable. The uncertainty surrounding these changes has left a lot of questions unanswered, and it's our job to try to break it down and make sense of it all. For those who are new to the visa process, it can be overwhelming to navigate the complexities of the system, let alone the changes that are happening. And even for those who are familiar with the process, these changes can be daunting, to say the least. So, let's try to get to the bottom of what's happening and what it means for you. Many prospective migrants are confused about what these changes mean for their visa applications and eligibility. A lot of people have been left wondering what this means for their own personal situations, and that's completely understandable. The uncertainty surrounding these changes has left a lot of questions unanswered, and it's our job to try to break it down and make sense of it all. For those who are new to the visa process, it can be overwhelming to navigate the complexities of the system, let alone the changes that are happening. And even for those who are familiar with the process, these changes can be daunting, to say the least. We'll delve into the details of the NOC system, how it differs from ANZCO, and what this means for different categories of visas. The NOC system is designed to be more streamlined and efficient, but what does that really mean in practice? How will it affect the skills assessment process, and what are the implications for different occupations and industries? We'll take a closer look at the changes and try to understand what they mean for different types of visas, from skilled workers to family-sponsored migrants. The devil is in the details, and we'll try to unpack what it all means. The NOC system is a significant departure from the ANZCO framework, and that's what's causing a lot of the confusion. Under ANZCO, skills were broken down into very specific units of competency, which made it easier for applicants to know exactly what was required of them. But with NOC, things are a bit more nuanced, and that can be both a blessing and a curse. On the one hand, it gives more flexibility to applicants, but on the other hand, it can make it harder to know exactly what's required. We'll explore how this new system works and what it means for different types of applicants. The most significant insight is understanding how these changes could impact your chances of obtaining a visa and settling in Australia or New Zealand. For those who are already in the process of applying, this can be a major concern. Will their application still be valid, or will they need to start all over again? And for those who are just starting out, it's essential to understand how these changes will affect their chances of success. We'll examine the potential benefits and drawbacks of the new system and what it means for your visa prospects. One of the key things to understand is how the NOC system will affect the points-based system. Will it make it easier or harder to qualify for certain visas? And what does it mean for applicants who are relying on their skills and experience to get them across the line? We'll take a closer look at how the points system will work under NOC and what it means for your chances of getting a visa. The changes to the visa system are significant, and it's essential to understand how they'll impact your application. Whether you're a skilled worker, a family-sponsored migrant, or an entrepreneur, these changes will affect you in some way. We'll explore how the NOC system will affect different categories of visas and what it means for your chances of success. To wrap up, we'll summarize the key points about the transition from ANZCO to NOC and its implications for future applicants. By now, you should have a good understanding of what these changes mean and how they'll affect your visa prospects. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments and check out our next video on tips for navigating the new visa application process.